Hey, what up, y'all? One of the biggest questions I keep getting, is what is in-home banking, right? So I want to take a moment to explain it as simplest but as quick as I can. It's a 6-week course for a reason. The class is pretty deep, but I will try to, not try. I'm going to give you a great synopsis real quick, right? So in-home banking is comprised of a couple things. Number one, identifying that there's an issue within the system that you are currently in. Number two, identifying that you don't need the system to live a fruitful life. I've been telling you guys for the longest, through every avenue in life, you've been told the only way to be fruitful at something or to be great at it is you had to go through another party. Give you the same example. You want a higher education? Go to college. You want a good job? I'm sorry. You want good money? I'm sorry. You want some money? Get a good job. You want food? You need to come to my store. You want protection? You need to call my agency. Been telling you guys forever, more times than not, the people who you are solely relying on for opportunity, protection, advancement, education, whatever the case is, you can replace these people. You can remove these people out your subconscious, out your life, and out your pocket. But a lot of times, our complacency, our laziness, and our traditionalism will keep us doing the same shit our elders did, knowing we not getting nowhere. Um, I tell you guys all the time, tradition and common sense are not friends. They hate each other. A lot of you guys are not utilizing your common sense. You're utilizing your tradition. So the reason you're getting similar results, like this is the craziest thing in the world to me, right? You will do the same thing that your great grandma did, your grandma did, and your mom did, and your uncle and your pops. But you will believe that some new result is going to drop out of the sky once you hit 52 and a half. Absolutely not. You happily follow a problematic cycle and then you expect some great result at the end of the rainbow. So one of the biggest things with the in-home banking project is again us identifying the people that's been feeding off us by way of machines. Us understanding that we don't need the machines to live a fruitful life. We can pull off the same thing with the people around us and dictate who's at the table. As I was saying, y'all, it is comprised of many elements, but one of the biggest things is just why I created the whole unlearn and relearn mantra in the first place. Is at some point you're gonna have to whitewash out the things you've been taught. Otherwise, you're gonna have nobody but to blame but yourself when you end up in the same place your grandparents did. And be mindful that your children or your little brothers or your little cousins they're watching at the same time. They may end up in the same problematic cycle that you did. If we're gonna be real, 9 times out of 10 they will because they've seen no other way. Somebody in your circle of friends and your family, whatever the case is, you have to have that person that's gonna stand up and go, wait, we've been knocking at this door for about 200 years. It hasn't opened yet. Shit, we might want to walk around the back of the house and come through the window, the chimney, the doggy door, or something. So, again, like I said, I want to make it short. But in-home banking is simply us taking our power back, taking our control back. You could be an entrepreneur, you could be a worker, you could be either or. You don't have to be either or. But it's you taking your power back. And believe it or not, most of us are powerless. I know it may feel like it, but 9 times out of 10, the person that's watching this right now, you probably got 3 to 4 people that's tapping your check before it even hits your account. With direct deposit. So are you understanding that? You don't get no shorts when it's time to get the money. You got to get up and you got to grind your entire ass off to make the check happen. But somebody programs you to believe that the only way to have a fruitful future to make sure your kids straight was you need to send some money to some faces whom you've never seen, and if they run off with your money right now, you would not know where to contact them at, but you still happily send your money to them bi-weekly. Uh, all based off tradition, because 9 times out of 10 you haven't really researched to make sure that their formula is working for your family or your elders. You just simply follow what you were told to do, and you just simply lying to yourself, believing that you're gonna get a different result when you're 75. Um, what did they say? The average retirement is 65 in America. Average life expectancy is 78, 77. So you're taught to grind about 40 to 50 years, and then once you break free of that, you have 11 more years to enjoy the 40 or 50 that you just worked for and hope you don't die before the average life expectancy. Um, I mean, I can go on and on. I'm gonna give you one more example. I want you to take a hard look, and just do your family. You ain't even gotta search far. Take a hard average of how many people in your family are financially sound and financially well. My family, I got maybe 1 or 2. I'm guaranteeing damn near. If we count 10 families, I'm guaranteeing 9 out of those 10 only have maybe 2 people who are financially sound and they 50 or over. That's not the way life's set up, in my opinion. I'm a true believer. Life is what you make it, and a lot of us not really making it nothing. So I'm gonna ask you this in regards to those numbers. Is your whole entire family, your whole family, fumbling the ball, mismanaging the money, don't know what the hell they doing out here in the world, or was that system really not made for y'all in the first place? Um, like I said, y'all, I'm gonna make it short. Just want to give y'all a quick synopsis. But in short, we taking our power back. We putting money and we putting our resources into the people we want to, not the people that we're told or we're forced to deal with. That's what we're not gonna do. So like I said, y'all, this is our final online class. We got less than 500 slots left. Once these are sold, these are sold. We will not be doing any more online in-home banking classes. They will be held at the Academy in Atlanta, Georgia. In short, that is what in-home banking is. But it's a 6-week course, so I'm sure you guys already get it. My answer could be way longer, but we're going to keep it at that. Be sure to sign up ASAP, DerrickGrace2.com, and I'll see y'all when class start really, really soon.